What's up, guys? Secret of Power is so close to being here, and we are so excited to get to reveal 2 cards for you guys. And we just figured, why wait? Let's slap that sucker on the screen and get started. Guys, how are we feeling?
Good.
So
yeah.
good.
Awesome.
So good. Usually we go for really high effort spoiler videos, and this time we're swerving and going lowest possible effort. So
That's right.
sorry
still the
everybody
best.
slash
Still the best.
we're just gonna show you the cards basically.
If we're swinging the pendulum, and we're like, let's just swing it as far to one side as humanly possible. So
Yeah,
let's
that way when it swings the other way.
Yeah,
you guys
exactly.
are
it's
ready.
real impressive. But guys, we're here with One Way Out. It's a 1-cost red heroic event. And says attack with the unit. It gets +1/0 and gains overwhelm for this attack. If it attacks the unit, the defender loses all abilities for this attack. What are your thoughts?
This is actually not that bad, I think. I think this is a pretty good card. I was watching The Sector over the weekend, and somebody played Force Lightning out of Aspect to kill Legacy Run
Yep.
in Palpatine
Ooh,
to not
Yep.
take all the damage.
That's smart.
that's cool.
So this kind of does a similar thing for cheaper.
Yeah, turning off when defeated seems like a pretty good use for this.
Totally. It
Are
does. Go ahead.
Well, are there other when defeateds that you're trying to avoid? But Legacy Run's a good example. Are there other ones that like come to mind?
K2SO,
Yeah.
not that he's
Yep.
being played.
Karis, I guess. Like there's a bunch of those like
Talzin.
when they die, deal damage to your stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
This just does a whole lot of things for 1 cost. That it's like,
Yeah.
the overwhelm is something that's great for you're actually dealing damage to their base, as well as blanking their text ability to do it. Like there's so many things happening here, as well as the action help of blanking their text and killing it with
Ooh.
attack.
I can use this to
Chirrut.
turn off Chirrut's ability.
Chirrut,
Oh,
yeah. Literally, as you
wow.
were saying that, I was like, wait, that's a Chirrut. thing.
Both Chirruts. I can
Chirrut
turn off the
leader?
Chirrut leader
How?
ability, and I
Hold
can
on.
turn off the Chirrut
Leader.
unit ability.
How dare Jack send us spoilers that are anti-Chirrut to this show of all the shows? How
It's like-
dare you?
We're the only one that would discover that it's anti-Chirrut leader. No one else had that on the radar, trust me.
Well, technically, it's Chirrut leader and Chirrut unit, right? It's like
Yeah.
both.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so good.
Yeah.
That's how. Okay, I'm out.
The one funny thing though is like obviously it would get rid of Sentinel, but you have to attack the Sentinel first to then make it lose Sentinel, so it doesn't actually help you get around that per se. But again, overwhelm's great. Adding a little buff to the attack. I mean, if this wasn't +1/0, I think I would still consider playing it.
Ironically, the Cassian that we just talked about, the legendary 2 costs, gets through,
Which we
through that.
either have or haven't talked about yet in this video. I don't know if we're putting this in the front or in the back. We'll probably put this in the front.
Oh, perfect. Well, the one that we're going to talk about in a few minutes.
Right.
Yep.
But it's been public for a long time, so we're not the first time they've seen it, trust me.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, kills that.
I'm sure there's a
It's
lot
a cool card.
that this actually helps with. Anything that has
It seems
passives.
super flexible.
Yeah, anything that has passives that it just like generically gets buff stats when it's chilling there. Like the one we're about to talk about, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Should we talk about the next one?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Our
heck
second
yeah.
spoiler, everybody's favorite prison officer, whatever.
Let's
Kino
go.
Loy.
Yeah.
It's like
You
a
wanna
great
read this
art,
off, Jim?
honestly.
I'd
It's
love to.
great art. All I see is Golem. Whenever I look at this actor or director or producer.
Well, what I see is a 3-cost green unit. Kino Loy, you answered to me. It's a 1/5 fringe unit that says this unit gets +1/0 for each other exhausted friendly unit.
I love
Look at
this.
that theme.
The theme is great. What's the
Yeah,
it
theme,
is.
David? What's the theme there,
Well,
Coach?
obviously from Andor, that
Mhm.
the more exhausted the guys are, the more productive they are, the better it makes him look and shave
Yeah.
off time for his prison sentence.
Correct.
nailed it.
Exactly. Nailed it.
Nailed the theme.
Yeah.
We
Spoilers for
We should have made
Andor.
Jim do the theme. What are we
Yeah.
doing?
I
He
actually
has
watched
been- he has
Andor.
been in
It's
Andor.
one of the few shows that I was really invested in.
They should have gave him some flavor text at the bottom that said, "I can't swim."
Yeah.
Can't swim.
100%.
The only card in the game with flavor
They-
text.
I mean, that would be so good. Or instead of you answer to me, it should be
I can't
swim.
I was about to ask a really dumb question of like, why do you think this card's in green? And I was like, because green is command and he's in charge. It's yep, okay, makes sense. Got it.
Yep. My favorite arc of the show, one of my favorite characters from that arc. So I love this dude, but also he is a beast. He's a 3 cost of 5 health, which is what you want.
Yeah.
And then like +1 for every exhausted friendly unit. That could be a lot if you are going wide.
Yeah.
So.
It's a little interesting because like if you play this on turn 2, you probably just have 1 2 cost out, and then you play this, and so it's a 2/5 in theory. But then as soon as the turn starts, it's back to a 1/5, and so it like obviously gets better the longer the turn goes.
Yeah.
So just like a weird card to try to figure out like how to actually utilize that buff well.
I feel like this slots in pretty well into those like double green droid deployment decks that are like playing Unity of Purpose and whatever the other one is. Like,
you can make him
so
huge.
Yeah, but like if you have initiative and can immediately like play an event that like creates 2 or 3 tokens, you're feeling great.
Yeah, or 5.
Yeah,
or 5 tokens.
He's not hero or villain, so you know you can pick your poison of what type of units you want to spawn onto the and spam onto the board. So lots of flexibility here. Like likely when you play him, you're going to already have other exhausted units in play. So like he's going to come in not as a 1/5.
Right.
He'll probably be bigger than that, but you know, like every turn when the turn restarts, he becomes a 1/5 again. Which is Jim was saying that before. Super interesting. He's going to make the timing of your turns feel really important.
Yeah. Which again, if I give my opponent more awkward options, they're more likely to make a mistake, which I'm excited for.
Yeah.
True.
This could be really fun and limited, I feel like. Because
totally.
just units are going to stick to the board longer, so being able to grab this in a draft or using sealed for villain or hero, solid.
Yeah.
3/5 is kind of the gold standard for
for a 3
the
cost.
stats for a 3 cost unit. So it's how do you get this to at least 3/5, and if you can get it to be better, watch out.
Yeah, because like there are cards that are like 3 cost 3/5s with no text box. This guy's a 3 cost 1/5. So I mean, it feels like you need to have at least 3 other units in play for this to be like really good. But this is also a 3 cost that can, you know, it can be an infinite 5. Like that's very cool. So
I do think there are a lot more go wide decks that are popping up though. Like Cad Bane Weenies is like double 1-drop on turn 1, and then turn 2 it's like another 1-drop and a 2-drop, or even in the Han 4 pilot deck, it's like 1/1 and then 3PO and a 1, and you have, by the time you play this guy, you have a ton of units on the board. I don't know,
for sure.
I think he
Guys,
can be
I
pretty
figured it
sweet.
out. You play Frozen and Carbonite on your own unit. That way, when the turn starts back over, he's always at least
exhausted.
Exactly.
He probably
Love
would
it.
do that on the show too.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey,
That's
what
awesome.
generation iPad is he working with there?
Oh, golly. It looks like a Game Boy Advance.
Prototype.
To be honest,
It looks like a Wii U.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
controller, yeah.
Good stuff. Well, yeah. Any other thoughts before we kind of wrap up?
Nope. This guy's
Not
cool.
for
Love
me.
Love it. Guys, here's 2 brand new cards, The Secrets of Power. I am so excited for this set to come out and to get to play with all the new toys. And shout out to FFG for letting us super impressively reveal these to the public.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll see you on the next part of the video. David's not going to be here, so say bye to him in the comments. But the rest of us will continue talking about the cards that we already talked about an hour ago in real life, but right now for you. So
Sweet.
bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
We're back. We're talking more Secrets of Power spoilers. We are still so far behind, and I don't think we're ever going to catch up.
It's fine.
But, you know, whatever. There's still cool cards to talk about, and we're going to talk about them. So,
Absolutely.
First one we're going to start off with here is Populist Champion. It's a 3 cost. Oh, also, Jim's here. Jim's not dead.
Still here for the first time in forever.
Jim's not dead.
Yeah, that's also exciting.
I just like putting
anyway.
that back up every few weeks just to say hey.
Just got to make sure that people know.
That's right.
3-cost blue hero ground unit. It's a 3/5 New Republic and official.
Not really much
Art's
to
really
say
cool, but yeah, not
about it.
Good stats for the 3-cost. And or, I don't know, hero getting some early game, they enjoy that.
like it's a stat line you want to see, but
Yeah.
also like it's a blank text box, and there are other cards with this stat line that have like an ability on top.
Ezra
So it
Bridger,
feels
prime example.
kinda weird.
But if I'm running the official deck, I'd rather have a 3-cost 3/5 official instead of like a 3-cost 3/4 2/4 or something stupid with irrelevant ability.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. Alderaanian Envoys, a 6-cost blue ground unit, 3/7 Republic official with restore 3.
And really weird artwork that I don't really care for. The dude in the back left looks like a monk.
This
and
is
then
like the least looking Star Wars art I think I've ever seen.
It's
Star Wars
so
game.
yeah, I 100% agree. That looks like Starfire from the Teen Titans in the middle,
Oh, yeah,
but just like
nice.
really
It
weird angle that doesn't match the guy in front of
easily
her.
be D&D art.
It's so bad.
I feel like this is a limited card through and through, but I don't know. Somebody might be able to find a restore deck. Have fun.
Yeah, I don't know. We've seen a million restore cards in this set. Here's another one.
There you go.
Just restore.set.
I want to clarify some rumors that are going around. I did not plot the demise of Alderaan. I just don't like the card
you
art.
saw what they were wearing and you were like, yeah, these guys gotta go. Speaking of Alderaan, we've got Leia Organa of a secret bloodline. She's the one of the blue hero leaders from the set, with a very interesting and strange ability. So it's action, pay 1 resource, exhaust her, disclose blue, green, red, yellow, or heroic. If you do, give an experience token to a unit that doesn't share an aspect with the disclosed card. And then I'll get to the back before we cover that. So her on attack is basically the same, but on attack.
Yeah, I don't.
For 6.
I think she's really bad, like terrible.
She's super weird.
The reason it's extra bad, like already paying 1 for an experience. We've seen this work in Rey, all right, but it's like very minimal restrictions here. This one's strange because if you disclose, like, let's say a blue heroic card, you can't use this with any heroic card out on the field. You don't get to choose like which pip that you're identifying. It's you disclosed blue heroic. And so you're always having to do that game of like, okay, well, I'm just disclosing this blue card that now goes with this green heroic card. So it's just bizarre a little bit.
She wants you to play just like all single aspect card, like cards that are and in equal weightings throughout your deck, so you have an opportunity to draw them.
It's almost like why does she even have the heroic icon on her? She should just be a blue with something like cooler, like give her better stats or something, you know?
Yeah, I don't really understand like the direction here. Like, what is she supposed to do?
Yeah, it feels like they were like, oh, this is too powerful. Let's nerf that in some way.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's.
I mean, I think it's fine.
So it's just
personally, I'd rather not see this art of Leia dominating the tables.
Yeah, that's
anyway,
fair.
So
I think that's a good call.
Yeah, I'm sad that it's like not more interesting, and this goes along with the other disclosed stuff that we've talked about, where it's like feels like it's just an extra cost just to be an extra cost, like it doesn't actually add anything, which is sad. But,
yep, agreed.
Weird card for sure. All right, Cassian Andor, 2-cost blue hero ground unit. He's a 2/2. When this unit is defending, the attacker gets -2/-0. If an enemy card ability would deal damage to this unit, prevent 2 of that damage. And he's a legendary.
He is a legendary. A 2-cost 2/2 legendary.
Somehow.
On the ground with fringe. Just fringe.
Just fringe.
It feels like it's a legendary card because it's like quirky and weird with like how to try to keep this thing alive.
It is quirky and weird.
Yeah, he's not like other fringe characters.
He's fringe.
Like,
maybe this is good. Like, he sticks around, but
the only way this is like decent is if there's a lot of ping Tarkin Town decks around. Like you can play this on turn 1 without being ping Tarkin Town.
I do think, I mean, this is obviously something you want to attach upgrades to. So far, we really haven't seen many upgrades in sets or upgrade hate in like 4 through 6. And so maybe there's a play like after rotation, but I'm like, okay, if this is wanting me to buff this thing and vulture on it because it's really hard to kill.
But he doesn't, it's
he
not
can-
that hard to kill because
He
he
can still
still
get
gets.
bounced. He can still get just killed, like take down, like
Yeah,
any
it's just
like Power of the
damage.
Dark Side kills it. Like all the -2/-2 cards kill it. Like there's so many ways to get this guy. I'm so confused why he's a legendary. This feels like the least legendary I've seen.
For sure. Yeah. I don't know. They could have made this guy a 2-cost 3/3
wow.
with this ability.
Okay, I don't know about that, but
I do. I think it'd be
give me 2,
fine.
3, and I'll agree with you.
Sure.
2/3 or 3/2. Like I don't know. It's just boring. Like maybe he becomes useful, but I don't know.
I mean, in the same way that like sure it is really good because it's mitigating
buff
damage,
it.
but sure it is Sentinel, so that's why
leader.
like, you actually have to deal with it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about this card, but I'm just not excited by it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I agree.
Rotunda Senate Guards, 4-cost blue ground unit, 4/5 Republic Trooper, and while this unit is undamaged, it gains Sentinel. Isn't this the same as a 4-cost card from set 1, basically?
There was something like this, yeah.
Like a 4. Oh, maybe it was a 5-cost.
Yeah, it was more expensive. It was like Vigilant Honor Guards or something, maybe. This is fine. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Anything like it's pretty easy to deal damage to stuff, but if it blocks it once, you're fine with it. I know,
Yeah,
like Gar
yeah.
Saxon's playing the one where it's like when this is upgraded as Sentinel, which obviously that pairs very well into what Gar Saxon's trying to do. Unit healing isn't really a part of this game right now. It feels like they're kind of trying to go that direction where it's more units actually fighting each other, but
Yeah, I think this is more just like this has Sentinel once.
yeah.
And then it doesn't. Either it's dead or it's it's taking damage.
It's gonna go in my Lando deck where I'm gonna give this thing a shield and then you can't ever get through it. But other than that,
There you go.
Halfrek says this set feels like a Twilight redo, and I totally agree. And according to them, that's the gold standard of sets, right? The gold standard,
same
like
lead
that's
designer,
the best.
so it makes sense
Yeah.
that would feel that way. I think this is more exciting than Twilight personally, but I definitely see your point. Okay, Hyperspace Disaster. This is an interesting one. 7-cost, blue card, defeat all space units.
It's all right.
It's at least interesting. Like,
Yeah.
this is a classic sideboard card.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty easy to play just if you're playing blue.
Mhm.
And if you just need, like, if you're weak to space, you just play a card like this and don't have to worry about it. At least,
Yeah.
like, late game.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're weak to space, you lose by the time you get to 7.
that's
Well,
maybe true.
So I'm like, okay, we're playing Rivals Fall already for 6 for killing leaders and things like that. I like that. Okay, you have another option to kill their devastators and things against like the super like
This is definitely like more anti big ship than anti like swarm because you're Jay's saying you're dead before
Totally
you play
agree.
this if they
Totally
swarm
agree.
you.
The other issue is like Lurking TIE and Chewbacca are both like how people are protecting themselves, and this obviously doesn't kill those 2 units. And so
True.
there's still very easy ways to kind of play around. If this card was ever popular, it's pretty consistent to play around that. But it's
True.
cool,
Yeah.
and I like that it exists.
And post rotation, there aren't very many like defeat all X.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very curious what's going to happen when we lose. Oh shoot, forgot the name. The 8-cost.
Super Laser Blast.
Thank you.
Yeah, Super Laser Blast.
Goodness gracious, brain's not working today.
Cool. Next up, Corporate Warmongering. It's a 4-cost green villain event. Give a friendly unit +3/+3 for this phase. Give each other friendly unit +1/+1 for this phase.
I don't know if this is a bad card. I just think that they're really pushing like these go wide strategies that just haven't popped off yet. But
Yeah.
it kind of is similar to like Unity of Purpose and stuff, and what it's trying to do, just cheaper.
Yeah. Noah in our chat is saying, yeah, mini Unity of Purpose for Vader Yellow. Like that totally makes sense. Totally fits there. Like
Yeah.
if you're playing a go wide, more aggressive deck, like this does seem like a pretty strong card at 4 resources.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, I could see this closing out some games. Like there are other games where like pump effects like this are like enabled deck archetypes. And there's now quite a few of these, so it'll be interesting to see if that becomes possible in this game.
Yep, totally.
Cool.
There've been so many cards though that just like all they do is buff units, and they seem really cool, and people try them out, and then very rarely outside of like Unity Purpose Rex
Yeah.
decks have I seen.
The
You just
one
need
place
the right combination of stuff for that to work, though. Like,
right.
if you can make enough units, or if your units are sticky enough where you can reliably have stuff on the board to.
But that's where it just feels like a win more. Like you're just like, okay, well I already have a board.
I don't know. So like in this case, where I think this could be better than Unity of Purpose is, one, you don't have to play double green, and
Totally.
2, if you're playing something like Vader, I feel like unless they're able to really control your board, if you get like 7 or 8, it's a lot harder to deal with like 7 or 8 than it is to deal with like 3 that the original double green card gave you, like +4, +3, +2 or whatever. Like it's harder to deal with a huge board than it is giving like 3 dudes a buff. If that makes sense.
For sure. All right. Next card is Chancellor Valorum. A 5-cost double green ground unit. He's a 3/7 Republic official with when this unit completes an attack, you may disclose 3 green icons. If you do, put the top card of your deck into play as a resource.
This guy, what's this actor's name?
Oh, I don't remember. He's so funny though.
He's hilarious.
He's in I always remember him from
he just
that
passed
Jim
away
Carrey movie.
recently. Yeah, Yes Man.
Yes Man. I freaking love that movie.
Yeah, it's hilarious. He just recently passed away, but this looks just like him.
It does.
This art.
Yeah, that sounds great. Like
I always forget. I always forget he's even in the movies. That's so funny.
Well, I think he's only in episode 1.
Yeah, Terrence.
And then the vote of no confidence kicks him out.
Yeah.
This card's cool though.
Yeah, I agree. I like
that
you can't just keep ramping. Obviously, my brain goes to Palpatine as like a prime example.
So this is a case where you're disclosing to actually get something.
Yep.
Well, like, yes, I guess. Like, you're not getting anything though if you don't disclose. You're still not getting anything if you don't.
Right. But isn't like 5 cost 3/7 is relatively like,
yeah, I think that's not bad.
On par. Like Plo Koon's a 3/6, but he has the raid 3 ability.
Yeah.
And ambush.
So in Quinlan, if people are still playing that, I can kill it. But
I mean, I 100% want to play ECL with this and just like ramp all day.
Maybe with a 6-cost leader, honestly.
Yeah, just flip the turn he comes out. Yeah.
But again, the negative of that, like the reason Han Solo is so good is because you have all the resources to play with. Where this one you're having to spend those 5 resources to get there.
Sure.
But I don't know.
You can go pretty big with this guy though.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Like we're reaching a point where you can play like 20 ramp cards in your deck.
Yeah. Which is fun to just every turn, just here's a 10 cost, here's an 11 cost, here's another 10. Like, just fun.
I wish this guy was like higher up in the curve, because it's like by the time you get to 5 and be able to play this, like unless you're playing someone that flips on 7 or more, then like getting that extra resource isn't quite as impactful as it would be earlier.
You're saying you wish it was cheaper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Or earlier in the curve is what I meant.
I think generally, yeah, like the earlier you can start with these types of effects, the better the card is.
Like, even if this was a 4, you don't get to attack with it until you're on 5. Then if you're playing a 6 flip, yeah, at least you're, like, getting something, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, like, you don't really have to ambush this guy in because, like, he has 7 health. Like, what's killing this? Like, you could just, drop him on the board, put 5 resources, just attack, and then
Yeah.
flip your 7 flip leader or whatever.
Mhm.
Or, like, double green Palpatine. Like, it's gonna be so easy to flip him 2 turns early now
Yeah.
between this and all the other things that you can do. So, yeah, I don't know. I like him. I think he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Screeching TIE Fighter. 1 cost, 2/1 yellow villain Imperial vehicle fighter. On attack, you may choose a ground unit. If you do, it loses its keywords for the phase.
Speaking of Vader yellow.
Yeah. I think this slots right into that.
Such a good
Well,
card.
they're playing the 1 cost, 2/1 just like generic card sometimes, right? So it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
an easy replacement for that at least.
And
I mean, yeah.
like hitting restore on units when you're trying to freaking trying to outrace how much they can restore is huge.
Yeah.
It's a little interesting that it's just ground units because, yeah, you're like, okay, restore or grit or raid are the ones that you're trying to hit if you're not in the ground side at all. But I do think this probably will sneak into other decks that just utilize yellow villain. I don't think this has to strictly be Vader to still be good. Like, if
for
I'm
sure.
battling in the ground side, I'm that much more excited to see this card because that means, it's one less thing that I have to like deal with over there.
It's cool. I would love to make the enemy turrets lose Sentinel.
Yeah.
All right. Grand Moff Tarkin, 6 cost yellow villain ground unit. He's a 2/6 Imperial official. When played, take control of an enemy non-leader vehicle unit. When this unit leaves play, that unit's owner takes control of that unit. So while he's in play, you control their vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a pretty cool card.
A lot.
Very, very cool card.
Yeah.
It feels like Commandeer, except you're also getting a unit.
I think that this is both better and worse than like a Change of Heart because Change of Heart they can't get their unit back. This one they can if they kill Tarkin on the next action, but this comes with a 2/6, whereas Change of Heart doesn't. So it's like a risk reward sort of. What kind of decks are you using this against? Where, can you be in a position where they can't just immediately take out your Tarkin when you want to steal their thing?
This is also vehicle only in a world where everyone's doing ground pound right now, unless it's Vader, and it's like then they flip Vader on their big thing. You want to take that turn anyway, so you can't take it. So this is, I wouldn't be playing this in the meta we're currently in.
Yeah.
Probably. But we did see Palp Yellow just win, and I played against Palp Yellow a lot over the weekend. And being able to take it and sack it with your Palpatine is so strong.
I think, adding more cards to that archetype that do a similar thing and sort of bring your deck to that critical mass of just I'm going to steal all your stuff and kill it.
Yeah.
Like Dooku Yellow or Palp Yellow, like either of those strategies seem like the place where this is going to shine.
Mm-hmm. This also probably was a lot better because they assumed Jango was still around and being able to take Jango's vehicles. Because, I mean, that's the meta we were playing was like when we were playing Commandeer, like everyone was playing Commandeer to take those stupid like sneak attack or triple dark raid vehicles that people were playing.
This was probably designed in a triple dark raid world.
None of those cards exist anymore. So,
yeah. Well, if it ever comes back, this will be a good card to include. All right, Junior Senator, 2 costs. This is the funniest art. Two costs, yellow hero ground unit. He's a 3/2 Republic official. When played, you may return an upgrade that costs 3 or less to its owner's hand.
Owner's hand. This is a good card, right?
Shields. You can just pop shields whenever you
want. This
want.
is like a really good card, right?
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
I mean, yeah, you're making them either waste resources by playing their lightsaber and then popping it back to their hand, and they're like, okay, well, I'll replay it, but they still had to waste 3 resources for that, which is good.
Chewbacca pilot, like
Yeah, that's it's a good target for this.
Well, I don't think you
Can
can't do Chewbacca
Chewbacca not be bounced?
yeah, he can. You just
Okay.
can't return the unit, right?
Well, it's
But
the
you can return
upgrade
the
that
upgrade.
costs 3 or less. Wouldn't it cost 5
Oh,
still?
it costs 5. Yeah,
Oh, you're right.
that's true.
You're right. The upgrade cost is different than the
Than the piloting costs.
yeah.
But cool. I love popping shields, getting rid of experiences. Those are all great. And the occasional when you need to get rid of the upgrade that actually matters, sure. But they can replay
like-
it. It's just gonna slow them down.
My problem with this card is like, what do you include it instead of? And I feel like there's just like better 2-cost units now.
Right. But this is also an official, so if you're playing that deck.
If you just want official .deck. I mean, also he's super cute, so like maybe that's
Exactly, Mike.
deck.
Will there be a special art version of this card?
I hope so.
I don't think
if there's no prestige junior senator, I'll be very upset.
We missed the mark on this set. He just has a little badge on.
That's hilarious.
All right, we got Catch Unawares. It's a 2-cost yellow event. Attack with a unit. The defender gets -4, -0 for this attack. Don't we have this card already? In set 1?
If we don't, it's
like disarm. Isn't that the card name?
I don't think you attack though. I don't remember.
It's different.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't include the attack.
Yeah, it's just the -4.
Okay. I guess it's fine.
Yeah, but
It's kind of like a shoot first.
Resources to exhaust a unit and kill.
Yeah.
Kind of idea.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I think it's bad.
If Boba 1 was still in the format, I think that this might be good.
Thank goodness it's not.
But yeah, it's not. So
cool Cinta Kaz art though.
Yeah, it is. All right. Governor Pryce, the second red villain leader that we've got. My favorite color combination in this game, I'm pretty sure. This is Governor Pryce. She has the action pay 1 and exhaust to ready a token unit. And then on her backside, she flips on 6 as a 4/6 Imperial official. This unit gets +1/+0 for each ready friendly token unit, and on attack, create a spy token. I think she's cool as hell.
Yes.
This art is straight up anime art, though.
Yeah, but I like
this is the first. I know. This is the first time I've seen one of these cards and thought it was like, okay, that's anime art.
Studios. So did they do any other art? Okay.
They do a lot of good art.
Yeah. I like all those cards.
Yeah, this is a cool card.
I mean, like my dream in this game is just to like hit people with the same unit multiple times in a turn. Just people should know that about me by now. Just like make the biggest token unit you can make and just slap your opponent with it. Like there's no restriction.
Yeah,
like, your token unit can have 10 attack, and you can still ready it and then attack them with it.
Yep.
I can't wait for the destroy all token unit card that's gonna come out.
Well, there's like clear the field and stuff like that already. So
sure.
I like cards like this that they make that are like, even if they're not good, they're really fun to play.
Yeah.
And they don't have enough of that. It's like they make bad leaders that are also boring as HELL. Like that Leia. Like, not only is she terrible, but she's not fun to play. Like, there's nothing interesting about that leader. This is super interesting.
Yeah. It like opens up a whole different avenue of like thinking about the game and deck building and how you strategize around this ability. Which is really cool. Like even on her flip side, like, you know, like you want to have like 5 units out so that she attacks for 9. Like that sounds fun as hell too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to mess around with her. I think she's super cool. Also, this is Jim's favorite character, right?
Big time.
I remember you texted in the group when you were watching through Rebels. You were like, "Man, Governor Pryce is the worst."
Okay, so
I'm sure that's exactly how I said it too.
you also want to be able to flip and attack before they can deal with any of your spies or token units that are out. So you can play Senta when you flip and attack, which is cool.
Yeah. So you can attack right away. We
Yeah.
haven't gotten to that card yet, but that is probably my favorite card in this set. that I've seen. All right, let's move on to the next one. We got Enforcer Squadron. It's a 4-cost red villain space unit, 5/3 Republic vehicle fighter with hidden. I kind of like this one too, actually.
I like that red villain has all these like super high attack, super low health units. Like that's my style of play.
It feels red. And it has hidden too, so it's like, you play it and you kind of just dare your opponent to take an action so you can claim and hit them for 5.
Yeah.
And probably pump it for more with whatever you're about to do. So yeah, I agree. It's a very aggressive minded card, but spending 4 to do that, that's probably the majority of your turn is just playing that card. And so
yeah,
it's risky, but I think it's
very
fun.
risky for sure. But if you can like play this on curve and then your opponent doesn't have an answer out of hand to kill this, it's a lot of damage.
Yeah. They should make a 3rd arena that's in the atmosphere for cards like this because it's not in space.
It's not in space. And then that's exactly what this game needs. All right, Hondo Ohnaka, 6-cost red villain ground unit. 6/5 underworld. Each other friendly unit gains raid 1, and he has plot.
Okay. I mean, it's cool in a Marchand Row deck or whatever, I guess.
They cost the same, though, which is kind of awkward.
Yeah, it is.
I wish that he was like a 5-cost 5/5 instead.
Yeah, so with the plot option here, I'm like, what leaders are excited to have raid 1 tacked on it?
You tell me.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
At least he's underworld for Cad Bane. And I don't know. He's got raid 2 already, or raid 2. As a person who's played Cad before, I don't remember, but yeah.
It's 2.
I don't know. Like, you want a deck that's pretty wide, I feel like, if you're playing each other friendly unit gains raid 1. So maybe maybe Vader, like if you like, maybe this unlocks like a Vader red deck where you can flip Vader and plot this out and all your little ships gain raid 1.
Yeah.
Could
It's
be
a
fun.
thing. It's an option.
Yeah.
Could be a good time.
I'm pretty sure like 90% of the 1-cost ships are yellow though. So you're losing a lot of ships.
A good point.
Yeah, but not anymore. We're swapping. We're green-red now.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna try that. He seems really, really fun, but I don't know if he's quite like, he doesn't seem that powerful. Like it seems like a card to sort of like try and make work, but he doesn't really have any inherent power, I don't think.
Yeah, and I'll put in David's obligatory. It's pretty good in draft.
Love it.
Good draft card.
David, is that you?
Okay, the Galleon, marauding pirate ship. I don't know what this is from. Is this from the what's it called, the
this is
Resistance show?
Hondo's ship. You've never seen the Galleon?
Is that Hondo's ship? Is that really?
It's a marauding pirate ship.
Okay, I guess that makes a lot of sense. Okay, this is a 7-cost red villain spaceship. It's a 6/6 for 7, which is kind of sad, but when played, you can disclose 2 reds and a villainy, and if you do, you create 3 spy tokens.
It's Kragan Gore's ship.
Okay, so it is Resistance.
Yeah. I just made that up.
This card seems really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why this costs 7.
Yeah.
Am I
Seems
wrong?
bad. No, this is bad. Bad
like,
card.
It's understated. Like, yeah, you're making 3 spies, but at the point where you are in this game,
yeah, like what are 3 spies gonna do?
you're comparing this to Luke Skywalker.
Yep. Which will kill it when it comes out. But at least you have the spy tokens.
At least behind 3 0/2s. Yeah, I don't understand this card. I don't understand anything about like the numbers. They just seem completely wrong to me, but whatever.
It feels like they're like, okay, how cool would it be if like a pirate ship comes and the pirates jump out as the spies
It looks like it used to be a 6-cost 6/6, and they were like, "Yeah, this is too good," and then they made it
Was
unplayable.
I mean, would it change anything if the spy tokens came in ready? Because I feel like that feels more
It'd be
permanent.
much better if the spy tokens came in ready.
Much better, but like, is it playable at that point?
Maybe.
Because you're paying
I think
7.
I don't know. Okay, I think the idea here is you play the Hondo the turn before you play this, and then all your spy tokens get raid 1.
But
Ooh.
you then have to
But
wait a
you
whole
gotta
other
wait till
turn.
the next turn to actually attack with them all.
Hence the what if they came in ready?
Yeah. So
This could be a 6-cost 6/6 with create 6 spy tokens.
6 spy tokens. I don't know about that, but that's a
Uh,
lot of stats on the ground.
I
for
wish
sure.
that this card was good, but I don't think it's good. But also obligatory, probably
Rio
good
Durant.
in draft.
Rio
Oh, yeah.
Durant.
Probably good
There's
in
David's other
draft.
comment.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, Tempest Assault, 4-cost red villain event. If you've dealt damage to an enemy base this phase, deal 2 damage to each enemy space unit.
Come on.
That seems pretty
For 4.
interesting.
I don't think it's bad. What is Bloodsport a 3-cost though?
Yeah, it's 3-cost, deal 2 to every ground unit. Yeah, it's a
Ground unit?
3-cost and it has no restriction. This is a 4-cost and it has a restriction.
At least a lot of space units are dying if you play this.
Yeah, space units typically
They're
have less
generally
health,
Yeah.
At least
but not
early on.
always.
But it
They're
still
only
doesn't
getting
kill like the victor leader. It still doesn't kill like any of the X3s. Like
Or
Mhm.
lurking tie.
yeah, it doesn't kill Lurking TIE. I don't know.
It does feel a little too situational to try to like reasonably get, but again, I like that they have the bombing run style cards in the game.
Yeah.
It's
like his art,
probably
too.
a decent sideboard card for Vader Yellow if that's a bad matchup for you.
Yeah, maybe.
It
Just
does
like
You get
kill.
to kill all the little ships.
Yeah, it kills all of those little tokens from set 4, so that's helpful
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if tokens really starts coming back in force, that's probably like people are going to go back to look at, okay, how do we create those tokens?
For sure.
So
It is just enemy stuff, right? Okay, that's the other difference between Bloodsport. Bloodsport is every ground unit. So yeah. Okay. Ambitions reward 2-cost red upgrade when played. Create a spy token and it gives the unit +1/+1.
It's a card.
boring.
Yeah, it's a card. Fine card. Unauthorized investigation, 3-cost red event. Create a spy token. You may disclose red. If you do, create another spy token. I kind of like this one.
Yeah.
Because like, okay, here's an implementation of disclose that I like.
But is it even good though? Like, if you're not disclosing it's a 3-cost, just create a spy.
At
Right.
least it has text.
Yeah.
Just in case you can't.
Right.
But like you're gonna build your deck around these disclose costs to where like they don't actually matter.
That's why I'm saying like they should be it should be 3 costs for what feels like a 3 cost, and then you disclose for extra. And
yeah.
the disclose should be much more like a higher cost. Like disclose 3 reds for something extra rather
But
than
then
1.
you have to figure out, okay, what's the value of like information, which obviously you can't really quantify, but
But that's part of it, right? Like
sure.
you don't have to do the extra if you don't want to. You don't
And
have
that's where
to
if
do
this
the
was like
disclose.
2 costs worth of stuff, and it's like, I don't think any of us are sitting here saying creating a spy token is worthy of spending 2.
I don't think creating 2 is worth 3. In my opinion.
Maybe not.
Because it's what, a 0/2 with raid 2?
Yeah. So you make
Yeah.
2 0/2s with raid 2.
Yeah. 0/2 is such a bad stat line.
Yeah.
Droid deployment's a 2 cost. And it's
Yeah,
like you're
2 cost
using
makes
those
2
for the
1/1.
same reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
spies are better than droids. They at least have 2 health, but like
Yeah. But they also don't deal any damage back
right.
They're
when
very
they get
good.
attacked. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. If you really want to make spies, like this is maybe an okay way to do it. It's probably fine in
Yeah.
draft, but yeah, I don't know. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Here's a cool legendary. It's a 7-cost yellow villain, 8/7 Imperial official. When played, an opponent may choose a non-leader unit they control. If they do, this unit captures that unit. If they don't, ready this unit. When defeated, a friendly unit captures an enemy non-leader unit in the same arena. So
There's a lot of text on that card.
Yeah.
So he either is dealing with 2 units over time,
Sort of.
or is coming in as a ready 8 attack unit.
Yeah. Which, as a like game ender, like if you can clear their board, this can just come in ready, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like they can't
Yes.
do anything about it. So that
Mhm.
part's cool to me already.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Swamp Lord's saying sneak attack. That's pretty cool. Because if sneak attack does just come in ready, I guess they would just choose not for you not to capture something because the unit's going to come in at ready anyway.
Yeah. But you would still get the win defeated at the end of the turn, which is nice.
Right.
So
It's
yeah,
nice
just
that he
thinking
has a
about
win
that.
played and win defeated, so that like you're still dealing with something if they just immediately kill it when
Right.
Yeah.
This
If you're
play
playing
it.
it with
legendary card's
Krennic,
neat.
he only costs 6. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the 2 cost 2/2 shielded one.
This is such a weird card, though.
At
I mean,
least
it's
it's
weird,
an
but it
interesting
looks
legendary.
powerful.
Yeah, it is.
Like I think this card is pretty good. I don't know. It's hard to present like an 8 damage threat that comes in ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's go in my Casino Han deck. Let's have some.
Everybody's comparing this unit to Cad Bane, which is an obvious comparison, but I
yeah,
think they're a little different.
Again, though, like I do think there's something to be said for if you're already playing control, the fact that this can come in and just be ready is pretty sweet.
Porque no los dos, people.
It feels like
Speaking
it
of-
does feel a little bit like by the time my opponents, maybe it's because of the decks that I play, but by the time my opponent's playing Cad Bane, it's like they have to deal with multiple units at once. Otherwise, I win. Like that's their turn the
Yeah.
corner card. And it's like if I have the choice of letting this come in ready and I can just attack base and win, it's like I'll let your thing come in ready. You probably haven't done that much damage to my base.
Yeah, I feel like this is for a different type of deck. I guess
Or
like
into a different deck.
maybe this is like sort of pulling itself in 2 different directions where like the times where it wants to capture something, your opponent can choose for it to come in ready and like not be
Right.
that big of a deal and vice versa.
Mhm.
But it still does have the when defeated.
For against control decks. Or other mid-rangey decks, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
like
other
Fell
mid-range
Fell the Dragon and stuff.
Yeah, but you like in order for the when defeated to do anything, you still have to have other units on the board to capture their units.
Yeah, which you
It-
probably do. I feel like mid-rangey decks end up being like multiple, like Anakin's, Luke's, and Mace Windu's on the board type thing.
So this is such a weird one to evaluate, but
Yeah.
I'm
I like
excited
it.
to see what people do with it.
Yeah.
All right, Arrest. It's a 2 cost yellow villain event. Your base captures an enemy non-leader unit at the start of the regroup phase. Its owner rescues it.
I love this
Your
card.
base captures
Yeah.
the unit, so it's just gone for the whole turn. Your opponent can't do anything about that
Mhm.
except kill you.
Mhm.
But
But
it does ready at the end, so it's like you're only dealing with it for 1 turn.
Yeah.
Is that better than just exhausting it? I mean, in some cases, maybe.
Yeah, maybe not. I like if it's a Sentinel, it's probably better.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
It's good to get rid of Crate for a turn. Ooh, that's true.
Yeah, that's
That's
better
true.
than
Yeah,
exhausting
so
as well.
I would play this maybe in like that CAD deck that I played that one time that had trouble against Crate Dragon. It's like this is an easy 2 cost answer to it for a turn, and then you can kill them.
I'm
play other
thinking
stuff.
about like No Good to Me Dead as like a pseudo comparison here. Obviously they do different things of exhausting as opposed to capturing, but your base capturing is the most exciting part of this to me.
For sure,
just,
for
like,
sure.
There's no way they're getting that back right now.
Unless they kill your base.
Right, but then you're dead anyway. So this is like, again, preventing that 10 attack thing from swinging in and killing you.
Halfrick is saying it's also good on an upgraded unit, which is very
Yep.
true.
Yep. Yep.
And against tokens, it just kills the token, right? So
Yep. Take that Pryce.
It's a pretty interesting card. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
super
like it a
interesting.
lot. I think it's going to
Yeah.
be pretty powerful.
Very cool card.
Does it replace No Good to Me Dead, though?
When
Is
it-
what I'm thinking.
When it rotates,
That's
absolutely.
when it rotates. Yeah, that's fair.
All right, I think we've got time for one more. Let's talk about Lando Calrissian, another legendary.
Hey, Lando.
And another 7-cost. 7-cost blue ground unit. He's a 6/8 fringe official with grit. And a very thematic ability. When played, you may choose an enemy unit and another friendly non-leader unit. If you do, heal 6 damage from your base, and the enemy unit captures the friendly unit.
I love it. I love it.
So you sacrifice your friendly unit to heal damage from your base, and then hopefully rescue them later.
It is the quintessential, like, trust me, it's gonna be okay. Honest.
I mean, it's definitely thematic.
I love the theme. The theme is great.
Yeah.
Like,
Totally.
they absolutely captured this moment in this card, which I think is so cool.
Yeah.
Healing 6 from your base is a lot
Yeah.
as well. Like, this is gonna be a fun Twin Suns card if you can play this.
Oh, yeah.
Putting a 6/8 down is also really good.
With grit.
Yeah,
So, like,
with
it's got
grit.
some staying power.
It can be big.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
And if you do stuff like capture your Falcon, it comes back ready after you get it back again too.
Yeah.
If it enters play ready, yeah. If it's
This
like
is-
a win play ready, then no.
It's
Right.
also a just neutral blue card, so this can go into villain decks.
Which
Yeah.
is
Like
cool.
my very first thought about it was like Luke exists, so you have to like compare it against Luke in like all instances, but you don't because you can play this in villain decks.
Mhm.
I don't think villains have like a really strong 7-cost blue unit.
Right.
Nothing's popping in my mind.
I mean, they have
Oh.
not blue probably.
Dooku is probably the best from set 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is definitely more interesting than Set 1 Dooku, but I don't know if it's better. But I feel like
sometimes the
grit
heal
is
6
more
is super
usable.
relevant too.
What is?
The heal 6, like
Yeah,
to turn the corner and then followed up with the Yoda that heals as well. Like
even more.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Well, and I mean, if you are playing as a villain, like villain doesn't have that much like heal your deck for whatever, or heal your base for
Mhm.
whatever. So
yeah.
it gives you access to that effect.
Yeah.
I think he's
really like
pretty
this
cool.
card.
Yeah, interesting. The hyperspace will look cool.
The only thing
Yep.
that's a little bit of a bummer is you do have to have the ability to do that, like, trade to get the heal.
Mm.
And so there's weird circumstances where you won't actually get to trigger that base heal. But
Yeah, he's not quite as good on an empty board. Either when you don't have one or when your opponent, like if your opponent doesn't have a unit, this doesn't work either, right?
Yeah.
So you have to have a unit and your opponent has to have a unit.
Right.
But
Yep.
yeah.
Well, David's ready to record our next segment, so
Sweet.
that's
All
our
right.
last one.
That's it. Cool. I think that's it. If you're watching this on the YouTube video, you probably saw some other cards that the live folks unfortunately didn't get to see quite yet. So if you're live with us, make sure you still watch this video on Friday when it drops.
right.
So I think that's it. Thanks everybody
Yeah.
for watching. See you guys on the next one.
Yep.
bye.
Bye.